What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Craftavore Tastes. I'm your host, Max, and we got another review lined up for today. Today we have Night Shift Brewing's Morph IPA. Night Shift Brewing is actually located out of Everett, Massachusetts, which is basically just outside of Boston. And I've been up there a couple of times, so if you are planning a trip up to the Boston area or going to be anywhere around that area, I highly suggest checking it out. It's a super cool space. So the beer that we're reviewing today is Morph. It's a IPA coming in at 6% ABV. This is actually batch number 57. So it was canned on 12/19. So it's January 17th, so we're just basically about a month out, so super, super fresh. If you don't know anything about Morph, it is basically a rotating IPA series. So basically what they do is that they release Morph semi-regularly, completely different hops, completely different malt bill. And so I haven't had a batch of Morph in a little bit of while. Batch number 57 is Citra, Yukonot, and Azaka. So should be super interesting. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Get this guy right open. We'll go ahead and give ourselves a little bit of an appearance. And then we'll do the aroma, and then obviously, of course, the taste. So let's just pour this guy out super fast. So, beer is coming in a straw light color. Wow, I can actually smell it already off the glass. Straw light color. Kind of super big carb coming out of this can right now, actually, believe it or not. So getting a tremendous amount of carbonation. Head looks really nice, just really nice, super kind of white, fluffy head going on there. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a little aroma. Yeah. Wow. I can actually smell it all the way from over here. I don't even need to really dive my nose into it. So super, super grassy. Getting a tremendous amount of herbal elements going on. Very, very, very lemony in the nose. But again, just like a tremendous amount of like almost fresh cut grass. Like super, super herbaceous. Smells really good. It's got a little bit of an underlying of citrus, but not kind of like in your face citrus, like a little bit more kind of citrus peels or lemon rinds or things of that nature. It smells really, really good. Super kind of light, borderline kind of effervescent. Let's get this taste. Cheers. Super, super nice. So, yeah, right at the first sip, a lot of that lemoniness still kind of really pops. It comes really super forward. I'm getting a little bit of that citrus right now, actually, as it's kind of passing through the palate. I'm getting a little bit of just like kind of not super aggressive bitterness, but it's there and it's kind of lingering. It's not kind of passing by a little bit. Leaving slight bit of astringency on the palate, but I mean, it's nothing that's anything off-putting. But it does have a pretty pronounced bitterness that you're basically getting in the middle of the palate that kind of finishes down in through the throat. And it hangs there for a little bit. Dive back in for another. Yeah, super big lemon, some lime. Might be getting that straight out of the Azaka. You get some pretty decent citrus notes, but honestly, it's very, very lemon lime forward with a bit of kind of grassy and herbaceousness. Again, I'm getting a lot more of that kind of pronounced bitterness, kind of hanging around a little bit. Yeah, it hangs around just a little bit. I know I've had a couple of different versions of this beer. This is actually kind of like one of the more lighter takes that I've had on it before. But it's very good. I mean, ultimately, in the end, I mean, Night Shift is a really, really great brewery. I mean, they've been kicking out some really solid beers since they opened up since 2012. I know they've kind of obviously moved across a little bit more towards, the New England Haze game, but I mean, who hasn't these days? But this is a really, really solid beer. It's actually very, very good. A little bit of a crusher. Again, it's got that bit of astringency. I don't mean to keep on kind of harping on it, but it's there. it kind of hangs around a little bit too much, maybe for my liking. So as for a rating, let's go ahead and give this guy, I'm going to give this guy 3.75 caps. It's obviously just a step a little bit above your kind of solid IPA. It's super fresh. It's lemony. It's crushable. Not giving it much higher than that because there is a little bit of that astringency present. Again, it kind of has that kind of perceived bitterness that hangs around a little bit. But again, it's nothing, in terms of being offensive or anything like that. It's just kind of, it is what it is, and that kind of hangs around there. So, anyway, that's it for this episode of the Craftavore Tastes. Hope you enjoyed the review. So hopefully you get to come back, watch more videos, and check me out next time as I drink, I review, I rate, and I repeat. Cheers.